Yeah.
We are live though.
Oh, okay. Hello.
There we are.
Hi guys. I know nobody's watching right now, but we're gonna do the second part of my one shot because we never do it in one go because we're awesome like that. And tonight you shall dine under the moonlight.
Yes.
Da-da-da. Yeah. So if you guys would like to piece together what happened last time with your very good note taking that you all did.
What? Do we want to take notes?
Basically, 3 people were.
I'm
I
offended
think
by
it's
that.
3 or 4 people. Fuck. I think it was 3. Were murdered by a vampire and like displayed all fancy and whatnot.
So it was
And
3.
3. Yeah, okay. I wasn't
Yeah.
sure if it was 3 or 4.
There's pretty much once a week and it's due to happen again.
Yeah, it was 1 per week for 3 weeks. So yes, it was 3. Someone help.
No, you're doing fine.
One was
Keep going.
one was found in Gunwolf Keys, one was found in the historic dockyard, and one was found by the Rouge Cafe. And the only bit of information that you got given was a surfer dude with long hair, board shorts, and colourful shirts was the description of the guy. So
It's always obviously
Marcel,
American.
Marcel was the dude who you met in the pub, who your sires told you to go and have a little chat to. Who's given you the task of finding out who it is that is about to unveil the masquerade. Is that the right term? Whatever, that's what I'm going with. Unveil the masquerade. Well done, thank you very much.
Yeah.
And then so you ended up going and searching in separate places to find any clues or anything like that. And you ended up near the last person's death and you found a little sign, wasn't it? A little sticker in the window that was the same as the compass with the S and the compass lines and stuff on it. And you found it on a boat. And when you was in the boat, you went and had a little gander around, and you found food in the fridge, which you thought was a bit sus. A bowl of congealed blood, like just a small bowl, in the cupboard. No, on the boat. And then you guys decided to wait and for somebody to come aboard, I guess. And as far as I know, Scott hides in the cupboard. James sat on the sofa. I've just put Rachel hiding in, and I never got where you hid. And Lee sat on the deck.
I actually
I was
left the boat
hiding
and went and like struck up a conversation with a couple that were like having a like nightcap on the deck of their boat. And I was charming them because I was like, yeah, I'm not hanging about here. I'm not good at fighting. So I'm going to go somewhere else. And I'll wait to see if with my heightened senses, I'll wait to hear like shouting or screaming. And then like, I'd be a good evening. And then I'll go over and I don't know, sink the boat or something.
I forgot to actually ask this way as being on the boat. Does this look like it could be blacked out easily? Like as in, for instance, so no sunlight can get in during the day?
So on this particular boat, you've got the living room, which is where you're all hiding, I think. And then if you go through a door, it's like a bedroom, but it's got no windows or anything. So that could be sunlight proof. But I think you guys at this particular moment in time are all in the living space, although you have seen the bedroom because you did look around all the boat and everything. So you do know it's there. So we will start off. So it starts with Scott hid in the cupboard. Not Scott. What's your character's name? Oh no. You are
Kenneth.
Kenny.
Keith?
Kenny.
No, Kenny. Yeah.
Kenny is in the cupboard. Arthur is on the sofa.
I'm on
Joshua is making friends with someone. And where are you, Belle? Belle? Is it Belle or Bella? I can't remember.
It's Bella. I had to look
Bella.
that up. I was.
Oh, well, guys. Oh, well.
I think I was under the seat, like.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
you said
yeah,
it was
you
like
went
a
under the
caravan
seat,
seat,
yeah.
didn't you? So it was like I'd went underneath. So wait, is James's character sitting on the seat I'm underneath?
No,
I like to think.
Because if possible, the way it's gone, I'm fucked.
Like the way I picture it is like
It's like a U shape.
Yeah. So I'm not.
You could be
my
sat
hand
under
sits right on your face, just about what 5 inches of like cushion.
Don't fart.
Vampire suffocate. Fart. When you're dead, you still expel gases. So.
Yeah. So I'm just sitting, and I'm
Smells
just
like blood.
I'm on the couch. If there's food about, I'm going to eat the food. So yeah.
I was also going to ask Rachel, do you remember that you've got your see invisible people skill?
Yeah.
We talked about this, don't worry.
Yeah.
That's fine. So I thought I'd just throw that one out there just in case you'd maybe forgot again.
I know.
Yeah.
Knowing that this was going to be an investigation, I should have maybe picked more investigatory skills for my character. But
I wish I picked investigation.
I want to break the perception with the character.
Right. So we are looking at about 1 o'clock in the morning now. Okay, so your time's kind of limited. The sun is obviously now on the countdown to coming up. It's still a few hours away just yet, but just to make you aware.
What time of year is it? Because the sun comes up at different times of year.
Yeah, it's not like 6 in the morning, surely.
Is that just me
So
being picky?
it's about this time of year, so it's not like
Got a while in.
so it's just for my reference that it was just easier to do it with nowadays rather than thinking back.
No, that's easier.
I'm fine. If I fall asleep in the cupboard, it's fine.
There's a little porthole in the cupboard.
Little porthole. That's adorable.
So we will start off, because you lot are all hidden. We all know that you're not going to be like making a noise or anything, so we'll start off with Lee's character on the boat talking to said other people.
Yeah. I spotted a kind of older couple that what I perceived from it was that they either owned the boat or they were renting the boat and they're making a fun Friday night. It looks like they've been out and had fun. So I've just approached them and just been very, very suave and charming. I can roll for suave charm if you really want. And then I'm just gonna not so much force, but sleazed my way to their table, and I'm just chatting away. And during the course of the conversation, I'll ask if they've spoke to anyone on the other boats, and I'll point, what about that one? That looks interesting. What about that one? And then the last one I point to will be the one that my friends and colleagues are on at the moment.
Okay. So these two people will be quite merry with the tipples that they've been drinking, and they will offer you a glass of port.
I will graciously accept, and I will do I'm probably quite adept at pretending to drink things.
Do you know what you need to do? I don't know. Can I tell him? I don't know. You need to do Blush of Life, because otherwise they're going to know that you're.
Oh no, but I'm not actually going to drink. I'm literally going to close mouth.
But you're going to look like a vampire. You're going to look dead.
Yeah,
so you need to do
Blush of
Life.
You have to do a rouse check to look human in close quarters.
All right, cool.
Yeah. I did not know this.
I've interacted with loads of humans.
Yeah, so obviously. Sorry, it's my fault.
It's for the eating and drinking food.
No, so if you're interacting with mortals, you're going to look like a dead walking body.
All right, can I just do the
so
all?
cool.
I don't care about any of that. Can I just do it all instead and just be like, hey, look at how sexy I am? Right, because I'm a
You look
vampire.
ill.
I can't be bothered.
I'm a 60 dead
I can't be bothered fooling these people. I've got powers. I'm a charming vampire. I'm like, oh, I need to do that. Cool. Oh, hey, look how sexy I am. And then I'll just do that. I mean, I'm not going to waste my time faking it. I don't care. This is Joshua talking. He's not really interested in being friends with these people. This is just like, I'm going to go up. Cool. Do what I say.
Okay, well, for future reference, if you want to interact with mortals, you have to do Blush of Life, and it's just a rouse check to see if you pass it or fail it. And if you pass it, then you sort of get a bit of colour in your cheeks, and your eyes don't look as sunken and stuff. So it's actually really fun. Anyway, so when you point to the boat, is it the Sapphire? Is that what I called it? I think it was.
I think it was a
Fire
Saltire.
boat. Saltire, thank you. The Saltire.
That's why I wrote it down, Scott.
I told you I didn't
I
write
love how
anything
I'm
down.
making your notes make sense.
No, Sally, I just wrote the word down. I didn't write that. That was the name of the ship. I just wrote the word. I was like, what the fuck have I wrote that?
Oh no! It's because I was thinking on my feet, so I didn't write anything down. I was like, oh no! And then I wanted to incorporate the S from the covers to read something.
It's fine, I've written it. I just didn't know why I had written it. They're gonna go, oh yes, and then sort of exchange a look with each other and be like, well, I'll tell you what, there was a terrible noise from there the other night. I can't remember when it was, must have been a week or two ago, but it sounded like a wild cat being strangled. It was slightly odd. And then the next day, I don't know if the two are linked, I can't possibly comment on that, but then the next day there was that prank played on in there, and she points to where the body was and is like, yes, it was all a bit odd, but we never saw anything. We never saw anything untoward. Maybe they were watching a horror film or something, but yes, it was slightly odd. And the people that go to that boat, they only ever come out at night. They never seem to go during the day, which is always a little bit odd. I mean, we like our boat because we get to go on it all year round. I mean, we've made it very nice and posh and lovely, and I mean, look at the view. So to not come out here in the daytime and you can see right over to the Isle of Wight, I don't know why you wouldn't want to do that. Some strange folk about, I'm not going to lie. Anyway, let me top you up, dear. And she tops up your port.
Yeah, and I'll keep swirling it around, and anytime I'll ask a question about something in the distance, just keep throwing it away to save some time. I am not. She said people, not person.
Yes.
Cool. I am going to text the group. There's definitely only one of them. Don't worry. Just to ruin Rachel's notes taking there.
You prick!
I don't at all. No.
He doesn't know how.
How these things work.
What's this again?
But yeah.
Egg timer.
So yeah, I'll just kind of keep going back and forward about their lives and all the kind of general chit chat I would do just to make a situation last longer, all the while using my vampiric awe to not have to do anything else. I'm going to keep this up for as long as I possibly can, but I'm not going to try and make these old people stay up all night either. So I'm only going to do this for about maybe half an hour, 40 minutes. While I see what's happening.
When you notice the damn pineapple on their table?
Now it's going to swing, baby. I wait for the rest. Sort of I've found dinner. If this is what's happening, they'll definitely be into it.
All right. So as you are talking to these people, you hear a noise. It's like a slight rustling of, I don't know if you've ever been a pontoon where boats are tied up and stuff. You know that noise that your feet, because it's slightly rough, isn't it? Your feet sort of scuff on the floorboards on the boardwalk. You hear that, and you see a man who is very well dressed heading towards the Saltire.
Ooh, interesting. Cool. Yeah. I bring out my appropriate phone, and I guess I'm going to text them on the boat and say somebody's coming.
I'm the
Bit
one
of
with the
something.
phone on now.
I mean, we all have phones, though. I mean, what year is this set this year? My guy's fairly modern.
So
It's
you
only
can't
No, it's
have.
'cause they're-
Hang on, stop. You can't have touchscreen phones.
no,
you've
I
got
would
no
know that
heat.
because I'm a vampire, but I can have like
Yeah.
I can have a Nokia 5210 or a Nokia 3310.
No, yeah.
that's
You
funny.
can have that, but I would also say with touchscreens, you can get the gloves that have the little like bit at the end, and those do work.
Mm-hmm. But I am
Sally
not
said you can't. That's how it's gone.
I was thinking, it doesn't have to be a smart. I might have a smartphone for like show that sits in the pocket, but in these kind of situations, I'll have like a burner phone that I know I can touch quickly. Because my guy will technically calculate he's like in his like mid to late 40s, so he'll be super quick with the Nokia 3330.
I
and look at
totally
his
have
last
a flip
days.
phone.
Yeah. So,
I'm just like,
that'll
got
save
the
the time.
pedal.
My
But I
guy
know, yeah, you
doesn't
can't
know
use.
which
You should
phone
not
he
got blood
has.
circulation. Well, yeah, I know your guys all archaic and stuff. But yeah, I'll wait till they've walked past. I won't immediately clock eyes on them, and I also will just glance and then went straight back into conversation. I would be giving off an order that I'm watching them. I might even
The lady that you're talking to sort of nudges your elbow and sort of like nods her head like, hey, that was weird.
Was that them? Oh my goodness! Look at them, so well dressed though. Oh, I tell you, very well dressed though.
Yes, I know. Wouldn't think so. Anyway, would you like to go under?
Yes, actually. Why don't we go downstairs? I'm not. I'm going to pop these old dears off to the bed to enjoy the rest of the retirement. I might come back and eat them later. I'm not sure. It depends how tastefully their bedroom was decorated and whether or not I'm going to come back and eat them. Is there some kind of rule?
Their boat is like one of those that you see on like the TV shows. It's a very, very luxurious boat.
Do they have nice jewellery, nice art, and nice shoes?
You play your cards right, you might get on that.
Might get to acquire it by the end of the night. The heart of the ocean is in that boat. So, we will head back to the boat now, and that you've tucked the old dears into bed. And the man, it is a man, comes onto the ship and doesn't think of any like investigation or anything until he obviously heads down to the cabin and sees James sat on the sofa, and he's going to stop dead in his
Jump
tracks,
out.
and he's going to go, oh, fuck! What the fuck's
Fling
going
open
on?
like a coffin.
He's just going to turn around and be like, I thought you liked pranks.
Sorry, dear.
Oh, yeah.
So he's going to like backtrack up the stairs slightly, but just out of surprise. It's not like he's retreating, it's just like, oh my god, there's people here.
I'm going to go. Hey, sorry, I didn't mention to your boat. It's a nice boat you have. I was just here to try and make some friends and get a little bit of help with something.
Who walks into someone's boat? Would you walk into a house like this? Get out now!
Oh, sorry, I'm not from around here. It's like a different culture thing. No, it's a habit. Because back home we don't lock doors. We're all friends. We all know each other. My name is Arthur.
I've got no excuse. I'm from this country.
I can't. And you know, I was doing a little bit of help with something. I was wondering if the person who owns this boat is here. So I was going to wait for a bit. I think that's you.
I don't own this boat. I just look after it for a friend.
Ah, who's your friend?
Oh. Sally, can I tell if he's a vampire or not?
Do you have that power?
I don't know, do I?
Well,
There's only one
read your
specific.
powers.
I've
There's
written.
only one.
What's it called?
Oh no! Don't make me have to look. Is it called Scott?
Scott.
Well, Auspex, you can see people's auras. So,
I have Auspex.
I don't actually know if there is a specific power for it. I know with the blood taste thing, you can taste if it's vampire, if it's a power.
I know that's a
If the
thing.
guy uses Blush of Life, because I think that hides it from most people. But I do think the Auspex one that she has, the unseen kind of thing, is quite I think that covers it.
Okay. So with that, you will be able to tell that he's a vampire.
Okay. Had
Um,
any snacks recently?
not recently. It's been about 2 weeks. No, I'm joking.
2 weeks.
Jesus, what level is he?
He's just gonna sort of raise his eyebrow at you, like, what an odd thing to say to someone. Who are you?
I
Ella.
Oh, here she goes.
Francis. I am Francis.
Don't know what to say to that. I wasn't expecting you to change your name.
Deception.
Why are you hiding in sofas? Like,
Who said I was hiding? I popped out. Just needed to scare someone.
I do like that you hid and then immediately gave away your position, like for no reason. Like,
Scott, I need to message you. Hang
Right.
on.
while
It's
you're
like an
doing
in-character
this,
game. I'm
While
sorry.
I'm doing this, I'm just still chatting away to this guy saying, "Do you have any food in this boat?" So I start going around looking for some bits of food because I'm pretty much starving. Because I kind of want to make this guy think I'm not a vampire. See what he does.
You've just said it to him.
I haven't said anything. I haven't said I'm not a vampire.
You did just say it. You said it in that accent.
I didn't say
Oh,
it.
right. Yeah, it's just.
I know,
Well, you
James.
know-
I know.
I didn't say-
practicing. While they're doing that, I have to put who could I put to bed? I forgot what's the other guy's name. I had funny names for these people. I was going to
Did you say take or put?
I take them to bed. I lift them up and gently place them in their bed.
I need them.
It's Helen Mirren and Oscar-winning actor Michael Caine. I put them to their beds.
Helen Mirren's amazing. Don't kill her.
Look, she's very tasteful and she's got really good, she's got really a lot of artwork. And Michael Caine is an Oscar-winning actor. I'm definitely going to eat them. Right? I'm just saying.
Fuck's sake.
Sorry, Oscar-winning actress Helen Mirren and Michael Caine. You are delicious. If you can't be
Well,
so
in this
charming,
game you are.
yeah, I will make my way over to the boat.
Okay. Downtown. So are you coming up behind this person?
I will have waited for them to go over the boat, and then once I've lost sight of them, I'll basically give it like a 30 count, and then I'll just whatever. If I have to be stealthy, I'll be stealthy, and I'll just kind of go over, and I will. I'm looking for effectively a lengthy piece of wood, which I will just snap in half and just. I've got a pointy stick, basically. I'm not sure if I'm allowed a gun. I've got firearms, so I wasn't sure if I was allowed a gun, so I won't have a gun then.
You will have to roll for your stealth, though.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Another thing I'm not bad at.
I don't know. I'm still talking away to him. Listen, I asked if there's any food on the boat. That's feeling quite peckish. So I'm looking at him like I'm in a bit of need of help. So I'm looking for a friend. I was told I would find him here, and I was told this boat for some reason.
Why this boat? What's your friend's name?
I don't know his name. No, don't know. But I heard.
You don't know your friends.
No.
It's not going well, James. I'm not going to lie. It's not going well.
It's like a friend of a friend kind of thing. Like a friend of a friend kind of thing. See, back home, I knew this surfer dude back home. He says he was coming here, so I was looking to reconnect with him. See, I am from Southern California.
Okay, but I still need a name, man. I can't just let you stay on this boat for no reason.
His
You
name
need to give
is
me a
Chad.
name.
Chad.
Yeah.
You sound familiar. And as I'm doing that, I am slowly reading my dawn up. Ooh.
Moving you what now?
Daunts.
He's using his vampire skills.
Knowing that how poorly these negotiations are going from my cupboard,
Well, technically, I'm not
suddenly the room's
negotiating.
going to get darker.
It's Harry Potter.
Suddenly the room's going to get darker, and you're going to see tendrils coming out of the walls and just grab
Oh boy.
the guy. So I will have to do
He's
a
obviously
rouse
not-
check. For mechanical purposes, I'm using Arms of Aramin.
They're
And
my
I get
favourite.
hungrier.
I love them.
So,
Why don't I have James's character's name?
4, 5.
Arthur.
Go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 successes for a strength fight.
Okay,
Holy shit.
Fucking hell. So there is
That's
no
fine.
escaping that. They get him straight away, and
Just
it's
gotta
like
drag
he's-
him or
is he?
to the
Wow.
Have
ground.
you bound
that
him
was-
with his arms and legs like a mummy, or like a cross? Have you done?
Starfish.
Literally got his starfish him to the ceiling, and then I'm just gonna come out the cupboard.
Okay.
Hey.
I'm assuming you've put a tentacle over his mouth so he can't speak,
Yes.
or not.
I'm just gonna kind of like come out. It's basically he's kind of been choked a little bit as well. I'm just gonna kind of come up and go, "Oh, I'm sorry. We tried this the friendly way, but it appears you've been quite uncooperative." I kind of like pull out one of the colourful shirts that's in his wardrobe. We were looking for a man that was wearing this shirt. Likes to play pranks. I'm an old man. I don't like pranks. They can give me a heart attack. It's like, could you imagine just me walking down the street and seeing someone tore to shreds? It's
Hello,
very
Cammy.
upsetting. Now, if you scream, we're just going to assume you're who we're looking for. And I'll kill you immediately.
Well, he is a vampire, just to let you know, so no worries there.
Thank you for letting us know, dear.
You guys are vampires?
And I'm
Well,
just going
I'm
to kind of
very
like unwrap the tendril from his mouth and his neck a little bit. And it's like, okay. So, kind of like open up the sofa, get the blood bowl. Like, what's this for?
That's news to me. I've never seen that before in my life. What is this? How have you held me here? This is unusual. I don't know.
You know what this is, don't lie.
Actually, he probably doesn't know what this is. It's a very rare ability.
I don't know this, so let's keep going. They're real quiet. Actually, I probably haven't seen it then.
Now, my friend here can see what you are. And we're the same as you. So,
His eyes just widen.
when did you get into
We're
town?
better, though.
I've been here in this city for about a month now. I haven't been here long, and I made friends with the person that owns the boat, and he told me to meet him here to discuss the thing that we're gonna do tomorrow. But I don't know the ins and outs of it. I don't.
Shall I tell you what it's gonna be? It's gonna be you murder someone in cold blood, and lay them out in some fashion,
Well,
breaching our masquerade.
uh, I'm meeting him in about an hour to discuss the details. He said to meet him here at 2 a.m. I'm a little bit early.
We'll let you down, and we can meet him with you. How about
We're
that?
not letting them down.
Just 2 seconds. We need the talker here. It's like pull out my mobile
Don't
phone.
worry, I'm here. This is fine.
The lifts up the phone. I didn't
Wrong
mean
button.
to
You've
call
got to press
Pizza
it.
Hut.
No, this button like that.
I will. I got 3 successes for my sneak. I will have made my way over to the boat, and then I will went over the gangplank, and I will have kind of waited at the top of the stairs. But using my heightened senses, I'm assuming I've heard some kind of like thump, thump, thumps, and then
All you
all my
saw
friends
was his
come in.
head go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you wouldn't have seen anything apart from this, but you'd have heard like the conversation and like how scared he is and stuff in his voice. Because, like Scott said, this power is really rare. It never used to be. It used to be quite popular, but then shit happened.
Yeah, I'll come down and I'll just take a seat in the stairs. Wonderful. Is this him?
No.
We're just.
I'm just
finding
kidding.
this out.
It's him.
It might be him, or it might be his friend.
Oh.
We were hoping that
He's a bit nervous.
would be able to find that out for us.
Let's ask. Hello, friend. I'm Joshua Godfrey. These are my companions. Sorry, what's your name?
I'm Thomas. Oh, Thomas.
Thomas, wonderful, beautiful name. Might I ask, how long have you been one of the kindred?
Only a couple of months. I'm relatively new to it. I'm still trying to find my way and trying to make friends. I don't think I'm doing very well because now I'm in trouble and I don't know how I managed it.
Oh, you are
Is
in
your
a
friend
great
by any
deal of
chance your
trouble.
sire?
No, he's not.
Who was your
Where
sire?
is
Do
your
you know?
sire?
My sire is Peter, but he lives in the Midlands and doesn't live down here.
And question,
I needed to be away.
and question, did you report yourself to the prince when you arrived here?
No, I didn't know I had to.
Ooh,
Peter did
he's
tell you
looking
the rules,
grim,
right?
Thomas.
Your sire is misbehaved. Just for future reference.
What's his full name?
Who's?
Thomas, your full name, please.
My name
both?
is Thomas. I'm so sorry. I'm scared. Is
Okay.
Thomas Pitch.
Thomas
Pitch,
Pitt.
okay.
And your sire was Peter, was it?
Peter
What's his second name?
Peter Smith.
Peter Smith.
Oh fuck!
Now,
Not Smith.
Might I ask? Well, the good news is if you cooperate with us on our investigation fully, we're sure you can probably get out of this alive. I'll look over at Kenny and wink. Now, all of your crimes will be traced back to your sire, because this is all their fault for turning someone and not letting them know the rules. But that's only if you can help us with our investigation. Now, we need a full description of the kindred that is causing all the unsightly mess around the place.
What is the name of your friend? We never asked you that one, actually.
He will kill me if he finds out, but then you'll kill me if I don't tell you.
We'll kill you if you don't tell us. What's
We'll
his
kill
name?
you with the tentacles.
Oh, yes.
If you don't.
This is me being gentle, like.
Oh no, that's
I
a
can make
light
this very
torture.
slow and painful. It's my favourite way to do
Yeah.
it.
Oh, I mean, I don't know if you've ever spent 3 years underwater before, Thomas, but no.
Awful.
You won't enjoy it. No. That's not much to eat down there. Anyway,
much
so
nice.
tell us about your friend before, we have to become
Question,
unpleasant.
has he got long hair in that? Or is it just...
No,
Not his friend, that does
no, Thomas
Yeah.
doesn't have long hair.
I'm generally trusting this guy. So, as my friend gave you a very friendly offer, are you going to accept your unlife continuing?
Unlife? I've never heard it referred to. So the person that I'm meant to be meeting tonight is called Toby. Toby is who I'm meeting, and he's the one that does the pranks, and he's just not a nice person. He's scary. His name is Toby Sinclair, and
Okay.
I've only met him like 2 or 3 times, and this was the first time that he'd said for me to come to this boat in particular, and we were going to go over the plan for the prank. But I'm guessing it's not a prank, and that I've got myself into deep bother.
Yes, it's not a prank. It's cold-blooded murder. Obviously we don't mind, killing people, eating them, having a bit of fun, but you can't put them on display.
It's
There's
like,
I'm
rules.
finding the use of cold-blooded offensive, to be honest.
I mean,
Okay, that didn't mean it like that. You know what I mean.
I mean, like, he killed
I mean, the
10
hot
folk
blooded
the other
actually.
day and put them on display as an art piece. It's
Yes.
fine. Whatever floats your boat, for the lack of a better term. But there are rules.
Perfection.
We are willing to teach you the rules, and we can even show you the proper ways of the kindred. But we're going to need something from you, Thomas.
What more do I have to offer? I've given you all the information. I have no way to contact him. I have no other information apart from I'm meeting him here at 2 a.m. to discuss the prank.
I will look at my
Wow.
watch.
It's now like almost 2 o'clock, like sort of 1:45.
Cool.
Why
Well-
don't we hide? He stays here. Pretend nothing's happened. Don't be funny. And then, listen to them for a few seconds.
Turn some lights on.
Put the
some
tentacles
music
over his
on.
ears. Don't want him to hear this.
Let's not give the game. Why don't we just keep it simple? Just put some lights on if that's what you would normally do. Put some music on, and we will wait on your friend arriving. And we will all. Oh, and when it's very unpleasant as happens, either help us or stay out of the way.
Your friend, he doesn't, become invisible or anything like that, does he?
I don't think so. He's always been visible when I've seen him.
Oh, I should have asked.
Has he
Is
shown
he-
you any abilities?
I mean,
Any talents like this, the one I'm using right now? Has he shown you anything of this nature?
I've never seen anything like this before in my life or my death. This is.
Is he very
weird.
strong? Is he very persuasive?
He's very charming. He is very. He's almost like royal like in the way that he holds himself. He's very prim and proper and everything. Although his long hair doesn't go with the way that he looks because he's got very shaggy hair. But I guess we can't all be pristine in every aspect of everything. But yeah, it doesn't come across as anything exceptional, and he sort of looks at the tentacles, shadowy things, and like this.
Okay, now I'm going to let you down because I'm such a good person.
fire.
Just like literally just disperses and he falls and lets him by the ground.
Oh, don't
Ow, my
we?
nose.
Arthur's new in town. Why don't you say you've brought your friend along, Arthur? and the rest of us could just hang back a little bit and arrive once your friends got here. And they'll look at Arthur like, I'm sure you can handle them for a few moments yourself.
Yeah,
Arthur would love some alone time, wouldn't you, Arthur?
Are you going to go back in your hiding place under the... I don't know. Actually, I don't know. No, I'm not going to follow you because I wasn't here to see you do that. But just know that Lee is making fun of you.
No, I'm thinking about it, but my issue would be if they sat on the seat. Oh.
Okay.
So what do you think,
This-
Arthur?
Hey, do you want to? I can stay. I pick him up. I pick him up with that and set him up there and brush him off and go, why don't me and you, Tommy boy, have a little chat, have some fun, eat some food, have some drinks while waiting for your friend, while my friends play a little hide and seek.
Still
I think
hate
I
the
might
fact that
just
he
sit
can eat.
out here actually with you. I'm just gonna sit here actually with the both of you. Make things more interesting.
Actually, yeah, it could work.
We don't want too many to spook him off. Arthur's out of town, and no offense, Arthur, but you look rather rowdy.
Oh yeah,
Looks
I
like
can
you could
ride.
perhaps be encouraged to do such a thing. Whereas Kenny's a well-known figure in the city.
Well, Kenny can hide, but I will
I will
sit
hide.
out.
If you wish, I will retreat to a
With my
distance.
charisma skills, we're fine. My character's got charisma skills, I do not.
Yep.
No, you've
I-
got a decent charisma. You're a good laugh.
Oh.
Oh.
My charisma's probably like a 1, if that.
No, that would be negative, Rachel. At the least, it's a 10. Just neither up nor down.
It's a
Straight
10
average.
out of 1,000.
Oh, be silly. I am going to
Right, okay.
back up. I'm going to leave. I'm not hanging around here. I've said what I'm saying, so I'm. Good luck, guys. I will be nearby, and if you need help, just simply shout as loud as you can, and I'll
I'll
probably
just text
hear
you.
Yeah. And I will go down, and I will go onto an adjoining boat, maybe a couple of boats down, and I will keep an eye out stealth, and I will keep an eye out for anyone coming.
I'm just going to join him.
What? Okay.
I'm gonna sit like not too far away from him, so it looks weird. But I'm not gonna sit like really close to him, so I don't look like I'm like kind of being.
Just for like context versions. No, that's not the right word. So on the boat there's like a U-shaped seat with a table in the middle. You've obviously gone under the seat on there. Whereas if you come through the door, you can't see very well. You can just see the tops of the heads of the people that are on this side of the U-boat, U-seat. So that
Gotcha.
might be the best place to be.
I'll sit there then.
And then Thomas will be where you can see, like on the other side of you, like looking at the door sort of thing, waiting for Toby to come through.
Oh, I will give you a
Understand?
text message. If you can pass for human, maybe try and convince him briefly that he's just brought snacks.
That's why I'm eating.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
Sorry,
think
Fanny,
Thomas
would
is
you
buying
actually?
anybody.
What?
Flash
Yeah,
of life.
that's why
Yeah,
I'm.
can I do that?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
so
think
you've got to
Thomas
do
is
a
buying
rouse
it.
check.
But yeah, the other
Rouse
guy
check.
maybe.
Have you got the dice roller again?
It said I rolled a 9 and it was success.
Yeah, so that means that you
Yeah.
look somewhat human. You've got colour in your cheeks. Your eyes aren't as
Cool.
sunken and stuff.
If you had a penis,
So-
it would become erect. That's what it says.
Okay, then.
Could you imagine just sat there with a stiffy? Awkward.
Just pass me a cushion, please.
Actually, I'm not 100% if that's the case, because I'm pretty sure when I've read lore, vampires can't even do that stuff.
It says
Yeah,
in
see, I
the
was
thing.
thinking about this. Like, they've
There's
not
a lot-
got blood pumping through their bodies. How?
It's
I will
because
tell you right now.
I don't think it would be possible.
What it says: a kindred sexual potency and ability to enjoy or convincingly sex depends on their humanity. Oh, maybe I can't actually. But it did say that Blush of Life you can basically get a boner. There was different versions of it though. One was literally saying become physically aroused.
I'm thinking because I know there was a version where they straight up couldn't do that.
It does say they sexually function in the way a human can, becoming physically aroused, erect, and lubricated. Which I thought was a fucking disgusting way of saying it, but there you go, it's right there.
But that's the thing, if you're a corpse, these things don't happen, so that's why. That's why they're
So I'm a horny vampire right now. Okay, got you.
You're very well lubricated, darling.
If you choose to be, you can choose where that blood goes.
Lubricated with blood as well, like bleh.
I was hoping the blood would go to the face.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm on my period, darling.
Straight nipple erection, period. That's what you got with your Blush of Life.
Yeah. Not in the face. I don't look human in the face at all.
Corpse. Just corpse face. This is all the worst things that
viewers
can
have
happen.
increased with this conversation.
Nope, they went down. You stopped watching.
People have left. Don't blame
I've
them.
left.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my side.
Whilst we're alone upstairs, it's gonna be like, oh, you don't think I went too far with the young lad, do you?
Well, I mean, really, he was, he sounds like a patsy to me. He's the usual, he's been turned, lost, somebody's taken advantage of him. I've done it myself before. But, you know, we'll maybe pass him on and he can maybe talk his way out if he's not a complete fool. And if he's not, well, what have we lost?
And it's like, he'll always remember, as a boon for this, we kept him alive, so...
Now,
never know where he might be useful.
Idiots have their uses. Looks at the boat intently as he says, idiots have their uses.
We do. We really do.
Yes, our two friends, they seem very friendly and trusting.
Yes. Our two long pause friends.
I'm quite smart.
I don't doubt for a second, Rachel. I was considering...
Oh, no, I'm not.
Shall we just set fire to the boat?
No, it's you want to keep these useful folk around. As an American, you never know who he knows.
Ooh, that's true. Could introduce us to some celebrities. Then we could eat them.
Oh, remember, a lot of the big players are in America right now. Oh.
It's probably me that stopped.
No, it
Is anyone just frozen? No.
I just remembered I usually hardwire my computer when we do this because it seems to work better when I do that, so I'll be back in a second.
I thought it was my fault.
I thought it was me because it's normally my internet.
No, I think we all froze. Because for a second I was like, my internet's dead. Fuck!
Yeah, I was like, oh,
that's what happened last time.
Discord sometimes goes weird as well.
Yeah.
Right. I've hardwired my computer to fix it. Which I mean, I just plugged into the router. Anyway.
Best way.
That's how you hardwire it.
Plus, burning the boat. That's a little simple for you, isn't it?
I'm tired, and this is really beneath us. I mean, the only reason I'm even considering doing this is because we might get to meet the prince, and that opens up whole new avenues for us both. Also, that the gentleman we spoke to earlier, what's his name? Miguel? Maurice?
Marcel?
Marcel.
I think somebody said Marcel, I'm not sure who. Somebody who's not here. Yes.
Oh, no, I said Marcel as well.
God,
you said Marcel, sorry. He seems like a person of action. He is definitely going to get us more involved in things, which is really what I've been aiming for. I've been on the outskirts of society for too long. I want to be sitting at the main players' tables.
Yes, you want that, but also remember, being the man of action comes with risks. Big rewards.
Now, I like the second part of that. And perhaps we can get our new friends to do most of the risks.
Yes, it's good to have a few fall, guys, if things don't go the way we want them to.
So you're
Mean as they
plotting
don't
your
like
demise.
I love the fact that we're both playing evil guys and it's just like separate for everybody.
Yes.
You're such nice
I'm
old men, and then
disappointed.
you talk like this. Jesus Christ.
Like, I don't always get to play a relatively evil character. I'm usually a very good character. So when I go evil, I go hard evil. But I can only justify being evil when I'm a vampire. Like,
There's
see, when
only
I'm like a good
two.
human.
I'll do a round
some
check
ghosts.
for that.
There's only two
Yeah.
switches. It's not a spectrum for us. We're either all the evil or all the good. There's no grey.
Morally grey just becomes mainly good with occasional like grey answers, and that's it. No, I'm with you. So yeah, we've bullshit for long enough. Is somebody coming?
Yeah, so whilst you've been talking, you've seen somebody that yet again seems very like poised in the way that they're dressed, and like they're not in a suit, but they're sort of, you know, that man that wears like the dress shoes with no socks,
Is
the
this a
ankle
polo
swingers.
shirt? Is this polo
Okay.
short
Yeah,
and
you
chino
know, one of
shorts?
those. Yeah.
I
Thank
just
you.
attack him. Not my character. He appears in the game and
We
just
don't
goes for
even
him.
care if he's the vampire or not. We kill him. Does he have long hair?
He does have long hair, and he's making his way to the boat. He doesn't appear to sort of be in a hurry, or even like, you know, like when you look round he doesn't look suspicious or anything like that as he's walking. He's just a normal man. If you weren't looking for suspicion, you wouldn't find it here. He's just like a normal person going to his boat.
I'm going to follow him stealthily.
I'll put my hand on you.
Stealth.
Say, let's wait till he gets to the boat.
Oh,
Give
yes.
him. I'm sure they'll be fine. Yeah, come.
I just want to be nearby when.
Oh yeah.
Um,
I hesitate to use the word competent, but not incompetent.
we'll see what we'll give them.
I'm just going to kill you both, just so you know.
You don't know we said any of this.
I know.
As far as you know, nice old man has really helped you so far.
I've been nothing but charming.
Will I roll my stealth?
If you're following him, you will have to roll your stealth.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Ooh, holy shit, that's a lot of stealth.
Mm-hmm.
So you've passed that, and can you describe how you're stealthily following?
Describe your stealth.
Literally,
Yeah.
I follow him for a wee bit, and then I just
Pink
kind of
Panther.
like jump to the side and under the dock, and I'm just kind of like climbing along it. This creepy old man.
I'm watching him like, what the fuck?
You look suspicious.
Hod my stick in my teeth.
Doggy paddle between the boats.
You see Joshua remembering back to earlier on when he was doing the kidding on, like he couldn't see and all that, and just like being visibly angry. I can't fucking believe they fall for that bullshit every time. Like, fucking parkouring upside down underneath a dock.
Yes.
As the guy gets to the boat, he obviously just very like nonchalant gets on his boat, and he's heading down towards the cabin. But once he reaches the boat, he senses that something's a bit off, so he's sort of stands up a bit straighter and squares his shoulders and goes down, and is obviously greeted, that's not a word, greeted by Thomas.
You'll meet
and
him.
He goes, yeah. He goes, Thomas, and as he sort of says the name, he clocks the heads, because he can see the heads but nothing more of
I just look back.
Bella, and he goes, you've brought people, Thomas? That wasn't part of the plan.
We're having a party, right?
I'm just gonna wave food and start eating them. Hi, I've just been here.
I'm a human man. Look at me eat
Yeah.
this burger.
Look at me,
Yeah.
human!
Eat some food.
What's your name?
Oh, my God.
You? What's your second name? Man!
I have blood inside
Me
of me.
man.
Fresh, yummy blood.
I'm very well lubricated, just so to make you aware.
Get my erect.
What else she is?
Human. And mate, I'm into it. Sorry, James, we're not going to go to you, mate. It's really funny.
it's actually a good thing, but it's just very
No,
funny.
it is.
Yeah.
It is. So
Ugh.
he sort of is very wary of the two of you because he just senses the hairs on the back of his neck are stood up on end because obviously he knows why he's here and everything. So he's going to just turn to Thomas and be like, Thomas, why have you brought new people? This is going to be so awkward because now I have to be two people. And Thomas is just going to go, oh.
Go on, tell you've
You
got
can
this, don't worry.
describe their conversation if you prefer, if that's easier for you. Don't feel you need to be yourself talking to yourself.
Okay. So he's just going to turn around and say that these are people that he has brought with him. One is to be a snack, and the other is his companion who wouldn't leave him alone and is a little bit clingy.
Which is the clingy one?
Rachel's like, wait a fucking minute.
Rachel.
I agree to this.
I may be well lubricated, but I didn't plan for this.
I did not offer
I'm just
those
gonna
such
slip out of
services.
here.
I am not clingy. How dare you? Just a
You
point of
as
order.
a-
I will have given a 5-point walked off the boat, and I'll be walking towards it. But that's I won't intrude anymore.
As so I'm gonna get up and just say, "Hey, I'm Arthur." As I walk and go shake his hand and position myself so that I'm in front of the door so that he can't get out easily.
Come on, sit down. And I'm just gonna pat the seat next to me.
He's not going to take you up on your offer, but he will lean against the sort of kitchen side.
Mhm.
I can't remember what a kitchen's called on a boat, but the kitchen
Galley.
side. Thank you. Yes. Sort of trying to act like this isn't awkward and unnecessary. Just like, yeah.
I thought you said you were gonna have snacks.
Yeah, this is awkward, but I was promised to come here for a little bit of party and have a good night. And your friend Thomas says there's going to be some snacks, and
Oh,
I
there's
am
definitely
going
going to be snacks.
And
I'm going
I'm
to stab him in the
doing
back.
that.
Mistake.
No, let us.
So he's going to turn to you, Arthur, and be like, I'm sorry, you have been misinformed. There is no party, and Thomas shouldn't have brought you to this boat for such an event. That will not be held
Thomas
here.
is such a liar.
See that? I'm going to look at Thomas while I'm blocking the exit for the man to go. Thomas, you lied to me. I'm going to turn around to the guy. Goes. Anyways, sorry to intrude. What is your name? And as I do that, I'm going to put my daunt up.
I just realised I don't have a weapon. Oh fuck!
Rachel, you are the weapon.
Ah,
Thank you.
your well lubricated weapon.
Yes.
Yeah.
His name.
Pull
I have
something
one
out.
weapon and I will use it.
He's going to turn around and be like, I'm sorry, my name doesn't matter to you. Can you please leave my boat?
What does daunt do? Is that does it roll for that?
Push dice for your intimidation.
Yeah. So I think
I'm
Against
gonna
a
stand
mortal
up.
would just make you look more intimidating in general.
Yeah.
But for a vampire, you would have to roll your intimidation.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
stand up and just say, well, it's nice to meet one of our own for a change. You know, this one's been a bit boring so far. Has a
maybe-
stutter, I think.
Yeah, maybe you
It's like he has a stutter, yeah.
I mean, tell me why you. What are you? Where are you from? And who turned you? And why the hell are you murdering people?
Yeah, we saw you display. Great, by the way. Just
Oh
bad
yeah,
timing.
artwork,
Very bad
brilliant.
timing.
Love it, brilliant. Worth billions if was done a lot better.
Maybe a few hundred.
Are you trying to intimidate him?
Oh yeah, I'm trying to intimidate him.
Okay, you'll have to roll that then.
My
so
big
obviously
concern is this guy's
intimidation.
like a generation or two above us, and they're just gonna fuck us up. Like that's why my
Why do you
Oh,
think I'm
yes,
stealthing?
Manipulation.
just so you know, it's the reason I
Manipulation
chose to leave. Like, is what I'll say later.
and
Fine, I'll be there in
intimidation.
a second. I'm just stealthing behind him. I was just letting
Yeah.
you talk. Originally, I was going to stab him in the back when you were talking, but that didn't please
Yeah.
you, so I was like, I'll leave you to do your RP.
I wasn't. His back's not stood at the.
If James is at the back now,
Oh, now.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's James.
I'm going to have to wait till James is back. I don't want him even.
Yeah, he's against the kitchen, although it's maybe beginning with a G. I can't remember.
the
Galley.
galley.
Manipulation. What?
Intimidation.
Manipulation. Okay.
And you've got to put your hunger dice into it as well, I think.
Yeah.
Which you
So-
are 2.
Now, to be clear, you should always be at least 1 hunger. Is that right, or can you be
Yeah.
at 0 hunger? Right, okay, I'm
Can
at
be at
1 hunger.
0,
You have
but
to
it
be one.
requires you to drain someone dry.
Yeah, I've not done that.
I remember that.
4
I
dice.
did vaguely recall that, but I wasn't 100% sure because I was at 0. I'm like, that can't be right.
The hunger is that 2. Okay, let's roll this.
I am
Tell you
shit.
what,
at
return to him.
Three
Do I
successes.
realise if he's from around here, or at least British?
I got 3 successes.
Ooh.
Nice one.
So you've passed that, so he does begin to feel sort of intimidated by you. As for your question, he sounds like from this area, so sounds like me, but a male version. I can't do a man
if he was
voice.
Scottish with a saltire.
He's posh. It's okay.
I'm posh. No, I'm not.
To me, yes.
He's a fucking southerner. They all sound posh to us.
Well, Southern sounds southern. Not
If you pronounce your words properly, you are posh.
Pretty
You
much.
pronounced all the letter in your word. You
You use
disgust me.
proper enunciation.
That's gross, man.
You speak correctly.
You word good.
Your word good. Okay.
Back into the game. That's us. Back in the maps.
Oh no, I've like.
That's my vampire
rolled a
techno music, by the way, guys. It's been very get me really in the mood.
Hear it. So while he's talking to you, he's going to be a little bit unsure of how to interact with you, but he's also not going to tell you his name because it's like his boat, so he's feeling very possessive of his thing and doesn't want to give up his sort of hand, is like all his
Very
hand or
quick
anything.
question. Can vampires
Yes.
feed off each other, eat each other, either way?
Depends.
They I think it's only one type, isn't it? Or can they?
It's called diablerie to feed off people. You can feed off them just in general, and that's okay. It causes blood bonds, though. You can get addicted to a vampire's blood.
Oh, okay.
But
I was
if you
just going to
drain
suggest
them, it's
that way,
called
Thomas.
diablerie, and it is a bad
Feels
thing.
weird to say. Okay. So I will not say that then.
You can if you want, but won't do.
I'm going to go.
Wait, don't I have a thing where I can't be blood bonded?
Why don't I think of a name
If you
for
have
you?
that, then that
Oh,
means
Hang on a second. What? Hang on a second. I can't hear James.
I was going to say, you're not going to tell me your name. I will think of a name for you. I'm just going to call you Salty. How about that? So tell me, why are you breaching our masquerade, laying all those your fine artwork out for all to see. And it has to stop now, or I'm going to end you.
Are you talking about these ridiculous pranks that are being played? Have you
Yeah,
not seen that they're just pranks?
no, they're not pranks.
I mean, why do you call it a prank exactly? Because pranks are
Well-
supposed to be funny. I mean, it's not exactly funny.
This is
I mean, to humans, it's terrifying, and to us, it's just kind of like it's just a mess.
It's
It's near
insulting.
Halloween. It's a Halloween prank.
But it's
What makes you
It's
think
shit.
it's real?
Your Halloween pranks are.
please. Of course, it's real. We all know that it's real.
Why are you using real bodies, real people, real humans?
Why
You
wouldn't
know-
I?
You'll let
Yeah, why wouldn't he?
you leave them out alive. They're going to slowly catch on to us.
Yeah,
Like
you see-
you. So
That's the problem. Is we've been told to, find the person who's making all the trouble and make them,
uh,
go away, shall we say? So you kind of cause yourself a lot of problems here.
or
So
we
what
could
makes
just
you think it's me?
You just
Well-
admit to it.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I said there was
You
pranks.
said it was just a fun prank, yeah? Well, how would you
Yeah.
know it was a fun prank if it wasn't
because
you?
it's been in all the papers.
It wasn't a prank in the papers, was it? Sally, was it
Yeah.
a prank in the papers?
That's how they've spun it.
Okay, I
It was
retract that
a
full
prank.
sentence then.
Hmm.
I forgot this.
did not
I'm
see
sorry. I'm real sorry.
Thomas and go. Didn't you tell me that you're meeting someone here to discuss some pranks? I turned that to Thomas. You said
did.
you said you were gonna meet him to discuss pranks. It's alright, you'll be safe.
Your name's
What?
Toby, that's it. I remember you.
The
Toby
dude that you were
Sinclair.
talking to turns round to Thomas, and goes, I thought you brought them here to party, not for pranks. And with that, he's going to punch Thomas in the face.
Ooh,
Ooh,
Thomas.
Thomas,
knock him
you
out.
and after
imbecile.
that, I'm gonna
So
punch.
Thomas is like Sparko. He's
I'm gonna-
off.
I'm gonna punch.
He's
I'm
just
gonna
out the
punch,
game for a minute. Stop it.
I'm punching Tobin. Tap him right in the face.
You don't know if his name's Toby.
I'll stand in front of the door now.
Yeah.
They're just like, no, old man can't come in and solve this
Oh,
problem.
If you're waiting to come in, I won't stand in front of the door.
Oh no, you wouldn't know. I'm stealthing.
Okay.
The one
I
punch.
just want it so he can't get out.
I'm gonna once you punch Thomas, I'm
So
gonna.
I know
punch
you
him
could
as well.
catch him, so.
Don't overthink it. Just do what you would do. If you would stand in front of the door, you guys would fuck him up. Fuck him up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab him by the throat and try and crush
no.
his trachea. Very slowly.
Is this when you remember you've got like one strength or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you'd have to roll for that. So you'd have to roll your strength.
James did say he was going to punch him first as well, so.
He did die.
Yeah, James, you do your thing.
I am sitting at the top of the stairs behind Kenny, watching him with his knife, ready to kill him. I'm like, I can't even get down.
For you've literally seen me like unhook my walking stick where it has a stake in it.
I'm not standing in front of the door anymore.
Would that be strength and brawl?
Sorry, I was just looking up my character's things because it's a thing. It would be
Think it would be.
yeah, strength and brawl. Yeah, you'd have to.
That'd be a
Roll that.
7.
Maybe
Okay,
you've got potence. What did you pick for your potence abilities, James?
My opponent's abilities is eating anything.
No,
That-
potence is
Oh.
the strength-based one. I'm only saying for you to know, I think when we were doing character creation, that you picked prowess.
Yeah, I think so.
No, he's got lingering kiss and taunt.
Oh, he picked it all for... Aye, right, cool. If he picked it all for that, it's no bother. I just didn't know if he got his boost to his strength.
1, 2, 3, 4.
He would have to do the roll for hunger, but...
That's it. 7, 8. So I've got 8 there.
So this is where my lack of sort of knowledge of the game comes into play, because I've got something called toughness, which I think would mean that your hits don't hurt. They land, but they don't hurt.
I've got possible critical success. 9.
For toughness, I'm trying to remember. I'll Google this. I think it halves damage, but like mortals just straight up can't hurt them with fists.
Yeah. So all vampires with the power exhibit an innate ability to ignore damage that would otherwise inconvenience and even disable others of their kind. While this power alone gives protection against banes and other aggravated damage, the protection it confers adds up to the long run. One rouse check.
Can't hurt them with superficial damage. So yeah, pretty much melee, unless he has lethal body, won't even hurt him. But then I don't think vampire at the lethal body works. So yeah, you can't hurt him.
So you need weapons.
Yeah.
Right, gotcha. So even me trying to crush him with my hand, it's not going to work.
No.
Just pick up something heavy and hit with it.
I think we're in combat now.
I got a critical success.
Doesn't matter. But toughness is like it ignores all superficial damage when I looked it up there. You can only go
if it doesn't hit them, it doesn't hit.
You've got powers later and some of the skills that change it to lethal. You're lethal, like for instance, I'm lethal to mortals, but I'm not lethal to a vampire.
I'm just gonna go. Boys, come down.
It subtracts his fortitude rating from the superficial damage. So if he go 4 successes, it would just take whatever he's. So basically, how much has it got on his fortitude powers?
Let me just look.
I didn't get 4 successes.
He's not got fortitude. He's got clarity, celerity, and presence.
10, 9, 3.
Where's he get toughness from?
No, I've got toughness.
It's a skill.
I'm meaning you, Sally.
The
red toughness.
Because you said he. I was like, oh. I'm a she. My fortitude is 2.
Cool. So if he got 4 successes, it would only be 2 damage, 2 superficial damage.
So he was careful.
It sounds so much cooler, but it did feel overpowered. It feels like a power made.
Yeah,
yeah. Because you start off with superficial.
But that's where
still not doing much to him.
No, it's just like you've bust his lip open. That's about it.
Yeah.
And with that, he's gonna obviously try and hit you back. He's gonna try and hook you under the chin to knock you off your feet. So give me a second whilst I roll that, because I'm not.
I'm gonna watch this fight.
Yeah, I like the fight.
But I'm also gonna shout up. Dad, pop down now.
You got this.
My words apparently aren't great, and yeah, I shouldn't be a charismatic player because I can't do it.
That's all the more reason to be a charismatic player to practice that particular part inside yourself.
Yeah, I always manage to pick the wrong social thing. So I wish I'd picked intimidation instead of like persuasion, because I ain't good at intimidation will be easier for me
to do.
For
the characters you roll, Rach, intimidation would be better.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean you
Did
shouldn't.
not think about
it
that.
shouldn't mean you shouldn't try to be more persuasive. It's
Yeah.
a fun thing in the game, and
Mm.
you get better at it by doing it.
Yeah.
So I got
did
2
this last time.
successes. With you,
Gordon actually
the
explained
hit on you, James.
In the chat.
Which means that
Yeah.
I managed to hit you, but I
Happy
don't
birthday.
you don't throw back onto the floor or anything like that. I just hit you, and it's like blow for blow sort of thing.
Yeah, I just go back and go, I just feel like I'm back home in the bike pit. Shall we go for another round?
I'm assuming at that point Lee and Scott's character come in.
Yeah.
No.
Cool.
I'm
So
gonna
at the
move out
moment,
way.
I've just. So at the moment, James has hit my character. My character's then hit James, and it's just like blow for blow.
Yeah, it's been blow
Neither
for
of us
blow.
are really
Just
doing any
going
damage as such.
just going to try and position myself to stake him straight in the heart for the back.
Why do you keep going
I'm
for my
gonna
back
go
when I'm sort of
behind.
facing you?
Because I'm being stealthy.
Stealthy, and I distract them by fighting them, like taking them in a.
I've been in like say whilst they're doing the like fucking brawling, I'm kind of like circling them to get to behind them.
Okay, right, okay. Okay. I'm just like, I'm facing you, but you're still trying to get behind me. It's making no sense. Okay. So, what are you doing at the moment, Rachel?
I am going to go. Wait, so where is everyone? Like
So,
on like a map, where would everyone be?
so we're all. It's only a small sort of boat, so there's not
Yeah.
much room in the way of things. But you've got you and James are stood sort of by the door. Then you've got me in the middle, and then Scott's working his way round like the U seats and everything to get behind me.
Scott on
and
the
then I don't know where
outside.
he is.
Is he? He's on the outside. Okay.
No, he's on the inside, but he's working his way round the seats and stuff to stealthily, because his stealth was really good.
So
he's
we're not
managed
aware
to-
of that he's there.
My character definitely isn't. I don't know if you lot have clocked him.
I don't know. I did shout them, but
I think he's would, to be honest. It's a small boat, it'd be hard to be really stealthy, and really all he's trying to do is, whilst he's distracted with the fight with him, just kind of move quickly, get in a position.
If I do notice that I'm not gonna see anything, I'm just still gonna just fight.
I'm just gonna stay in the same place.
While I'm fighting, I'm gonna try and get him in the open so his back can be free. So.
So he's going to try now to get past you to run out of the boat. So he's going to try and push you and Rachel out the way, because I'm assuming Lee, are you on deck or are you?
I am standing at the top of the stairs. I'm standing at the top of the stairs, been waiting there for this very thing to happen.
Gonna have to get past 3 people.
Yeah. Well, this time, can I try? I need to wait till he finishes his turn, then I can try and grab him.
Okay. Give me a second whilst I do my thing. Sorry, I'm really slow at this. I do apologise.
It's fine.
So I get to the bottom of the stairs and I trip.
Oh,
I know.
Whoopsies.
You know, like that horrible moment where you like misjudge the step and you sort of have to catch yourself. That's what I've done. So does anybody want to take that opportunity?
I'm gonna.
Yeah. We'll wait for that.
Okay. Go for it.
I'm going to add my prowess to this, so I'll do a roll. I get hungrier. Oh, that's a lot.
Oh my god, that means it. Yeah. Oh shit.
That's a 4 on the hunger. I have got so far, sadly. Just so you know.
Is that bad?
Yeah, that means he's gonna frenzy soon.
Oh,
You need to eat.
3 strength. I think it's strength and melee for this, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
We'll find him
3.
something to eat, don't worry.
1, 2, 3. And then my 2 for my potions. Right. Let's see how this goes. That's a lot of dice.
Oh my god, I'm nervous.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 successes.
No,
But
No fucking
I'm going to
way.
tell you something
So-
funny as well.
Gonna-
It was a messy critical.
Oh no.
Oh my god. Yeah, so that's it. Goes straight in, and he like groans, and he's just like, "Oh fuck." And that's it. He's dead. I don't know if in this game they go into like
Her.
top up.
like
Upper.
yeah,
It's up to
or
you.
if they just die.
No, they just.
Well,
Up to you,
I would
sorry.
die because I've got state bait as a thing, but he wouldn't die unless he's got state bait as a thing. I just picked it because it sounds like steak bake, and I like steak bakes.
That's fair
No,
enough.
he just kind of like
So-
goes to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easier
Or is it
child.
like
And
paralyzed?
then you can, I guess, yeah. So that's it, and you've still got young Thomas. He's knocked out on the U seat. So I don't know if you want to leave him or take him or what you're going to do with him.
We better take him. Well, we better take him with us. He's
Seems to be
he's
a bit of a
loose
loose
end.
cannon.
Yeah.
He's like a baby.
Yes, I
Right,
don't know.
you two take the poor guy's thing. I'll take the Thomas on my
Why
shoulder.
don't we make a phone call and get picked up at the end of the dock rather than walk around with some
Oh
bodies?
yeah. Well yeah. Do that.
Okay.
I'm with you on this one.
I
I just get my
phone-
flip phone out.
Flip phone, yeah. Phone Marcellus and just be like, "Hey, pick us
What's
up.
up, bro?
What's up, homie? Just bring something that we can put some bodies in the back of. We think we got your guy."
Ah, amazing, my darling, amazing. Yes, we will be there shortly. See you soon.
Cool.
And then he
Can we
puts it
keep his
down.
ship?
Oh, we're very much keeping the ship down. This is wonderful.
And as
lovely-
I'm going to go to the deck ship, go below it and start barfing up all my food.
Right, so
Fair enough.
it's now about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. So it's getting really like
So we should
nail
go
biting.
back.
Um,
Leave people
But
behind.
when Marcel arrives with the car to take the bodies away in, it's a people carrier van. So he'll just turn around to you guys and be like, "Oh, this is amazing. Well done. I will definitely 100% put in a good word with you with the prince. And we shall see about getting that audience with him that you asked for. But this is definitely well on the way to an agreeable thing. And as a thank you, you may all share that boat. And it can be a holiday home if you choose not to stay in my district, but that is completely up to you. But
This is Thomas, by the way. Sort of a loose end. Don't know what to do with him.
He's working with him.
doesn't know what he was doing, but still,
He is a
responsible
child.
for his own actions.
Peter Smith from the Midlands. He is at fault here.
Sorry, got the name right. It's
yes,
actually the
we
other
know
way
of
around.
Peter. We know of Peter. He's been quite a thorn in our side, to be honest. So, yes,
He
Thomas
needs
is a
sorting
loose
out
end
by
that
the
will
sounds
have
of
to.
it.
Okay, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it, and I will make sure that I keep your numbers for any future endeavours that we may need, and definitely put in a good word with you with the prince. Now, you better get home before it gets too early.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate the help. This was a great find. Well done.
Cool.
Dun, dun, dun.
I full attack, so I'm going to go home. to my
I
nice
am going
dark
to
hovel.
choose to stay at this boat. However, first things first, he does go to an alleyway to find someone. Because he is hungry.
Chomp, chomp, chomp.
I was going to say stay in the boat as well, but if you
Okay,
aren't,
Oh,
I'm
you're
not going to
sleeping
stay in the boat
together.
then. I'm not staying with you. It's-
what?
I'm gonna go to wherever I seem to live, and I don't know where I live.
Do you
Yeah,
not
the
have a
house.
haven?
I have a haven, yeah.
I don't know what it is.
You have
It's
one,
not
I'm sure.
something-
You,
Your local
yeah.
crack house, it's fine.
Yeah,
Maggie
but
will take you in, it'll be fine.
Yeah,
No,
you've got
I'm
like a
not
darkened
crack
room you go to. Jesus.
I'm pretty sure there's more than one room in the yacht.
Sorry, guys.
No. It's only got one. Anyway.
For
It's
one.
Sally said it was a small boat, so it won't have more than one.
It's a
Unless you sleep
You can
underneath
sleep.
the chair.
You can sleep. You can sleep under the chairs.
Are you a thin blood? Are you a thin blood? You're not, are you? So, yeah, you'd have to be completely covered.
Yep.
Only a thin blood could
That's
sleep.
fine.
Because like the U bed sofas turn into a bed.
I'll find somewhere else to sleep. I'll go back to the place that
the agreed location
I have
with
a
you.
haven, so you can stay there if you want. My
I live in a
my
mansion.
character's main priority is to get food.
That's fine. You can get your food. I won't make you roll for it. You can have it. Ta-da!
Most terrifying thing ever. It's literally tendrils like dragging somebody across a wall as they scream into the darkness. Nom 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 nom.
Just rip the head off before they scream.
Yeah. The mouth opens, just the decapitated head, the mouth opens a few times as a life goal. The life drains at the eyes. It's really upsetting. It was a young soldier as well that he killed, just to be clear.
Wow.
Yeah, I go back to my art gallery that I live underneath. I have a flat above it, but I live underneath it because there's no light down there. But it's like
somewhere.
and sleepy time in my appropriate box.
You sleep in a coffin.
Yeah, I felt like, why you had to lean into some of these things. It seemed quite, like, at the time you thought it was a really good idea, and now it's like, fucking pain in the arse this, because whenever people come down, you're like, why is there a coffin? Then I've got to eat them, and it's a whole thing.
Mine's is just a pitch dark basement where like one of the wee lazy boy leg up chair things.
Yeah.
It's like, and he's
Oh,
just
really
sitting there
being
in a wee
140
rock, doing a wee rocking for the whole day.
Can you do like a complete blackout blind where like the remote controlled so you can't okay, I'm doing that. So I have like a normal setup but with
Just got a flat, stick council flat.
There are vampires that will just have a council flat.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
I'm surprised they don't think I'm a vampire at mine. My blinds are closed like 90% of the time.
yeah.
Oh, I can't. That's the first
Everyone
thing I
just
do
thinks
in the
I'm
morning. I'm like, open the curtains,
But
let
when
the
I-
light in, and the
But when I
air
get
in.
up,
Hate it.
but when I get up first thing in the morning, it's still dark. so
And
Yeah.
So it is about 4 in the morning, it's still dark, then comes home at night and it's dark, and then that's it. So he'd be
Yeah.
opening the windows to let other people see into his house while he's away at work.
Yep,
woohoo.
not the most ideal situation.
No. Yeah. So that's the end of the one-shot guy.
Ooh. I was waiting for you to tell us that this wasn't the guy. I thought that was the whole thing was going to be, as the epilogue was like, it turns out this wasn't the guy at all. This was just some other random vampire guy.
That would be so funny.
I mean, I could have
Yes.
kept doing that, but then I would have had to roll more and more characters, and I wasn't prepared to do that. So,
What was the bit? Was there like a whole bit we were meant to go through, like what his motivation was, or was he just some random dick?
so it would have been good if you'd got managed to get all that out of him and stuff. But he was quite resilient towards intimidation and stuff like that. I'd rolled him to not be
Did he have a
easily
whole backstory?
manipulated and stuff. So he was just wanting to go against the
Rebel.
Yeah, he was a rebel. He wanted to sort of unleash the masquerades so that everybody could see them for what they really were, and monsters, and that they were sort of the superior race sort of thing.
So
and
he was the bad end. He just wasn't aligned with them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he was very much a one-man band. This was his thing. It wasn't that he was answering to anyone or anything like that. He hadn't, like, he was known to the prince and everything like that, but not for these things. He had managed to hide his mask really well, because he was that's why he was very well dressed and everything, because he was actually quite a higher up in the hierarchy.
See, I thought that's what was going to happen.
Letting him live might be a problem then. He might have dirt that gets him out of this.
See, I thought that's what was going to, when we went in, I thought he was going to be like super duper powerful. I'm going to try and do some stuff. He's going to be like, nope, that's not happening.
We don't know how strong he was. We got lucky when he fell down the stairs, and I rolled really high on staking him. So it's like,
yeah. But also, I don't like it when people roll characters like undefeatable. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I find it quite nice when you are like, they're just sort of like on par with you, so you can fight like James did with him, and it was sort of tit for tat sort of thing. I think that's quite nice. It can give you a sense of like
I think that could be a downfall of a lot of DMs and that. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I didn't want to make him almighty and powerful, itty bitty living space. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I know it wasn't the best, but it was my first time. And you were gentle with me. It was nice, and you eased me in. I was very well lubricated. Thank you very much.
No, it's excellent. It's good fun. We all kind of like to play Vamps again, so it's good to get back into that world. And now just go and write a full campaign for the Sally, and we'll come back and play some more.
We've got to play again, just so you know.
Yeah, I've left it open so that you guys can. I've not like sent you all away or anything, so
don't leave us.
I got the impression from an Italian boy there that like he just never ever get back to that dick.
I didn't hear you, Lee. My computer froze. Italian guy was back.
He was never going to phone us back. He's like, yeah, of course I'll phone you. Like tomorrow, of course, yeah. Never hear from him again. Just blocks all our numbers.
I will say though, it is like booting things, so that would look bad for him if he didn't.
Well, that's right, yeah, because there's rules, isn't there?
Yeah. If he says he's got to do something for doing,
you've got to do it.
He can do it. He can not do it, but it makes him look worse, and it means people are like, well, he doesn't follow through his boons, especially a very easy one. Because all he has to do is approach the prince about a meeting, and the prince can say no, and then he can be like, well, I did it. I covered my boon.
I done the exact specified thing I said. I said I would put a word in for you, and that is what I did. And he told me to fuck off. Yeah. Right? Fair play.
Yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it. I was quite nervous, and I made a lot of shit up on the spot. Like, I don't think
I don't know most of the rules, so I was just going along with you. Well, you could have literally said anything, and I would have just went, yeah, okay.
You want to know the secret, Sally? Everybody makes up a lot of shit on the spot.
It's 90% of DMing, because it's impossible, because you never know what people are going to do ever, and they just react so weirdly, and they'll often do the most bonkers way of like walking through a door you can imagine. I don't trust this door. I'm going to knock down the wall beside the door. What? How are you doing that? And then they'll explain a mental way in which I go and find 4 cows. What? There's cows? Okay, I guess we're doing this. And then, it just gets bigger and bigger.
Yeah, with other DMs, we kind of go crazy and do the stupidest things to make them really pissed off. Well, not pissed off, but frustrated. And it's really fun. But we can't
really do things like that.
Well, this actually gives us a framework we walk in. It's like, you have to do that, because if you do something crazy, the vampire police will turn up and be like, hey man, you need to calm the fuck down.
It's like a structure.
Yeah, I think if you like roleplay, I think Vampire's a really, really good game for that, and I really enjoy that side of it, and like even whilst I was trying to figure out what my next move was, and you guys were RPing between one another, I thought that was really like easy. It was like, oh, I could breathe for a minute.
It's one of the things that I've always noticed with like other shows and stuff like that, like Jason Carroll, which is one of the ones with that video Gordon had sent us.
Yeah.
I was gonna say with that one, it was he's one of my favourites, and like there can be entire episodes where he just says something at the start and then says something at the end. Like it's
yeah, I think it's really good.
We still streaming?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we finished kind of early.
Oh no,
James?
press the wrong
How did you
button.
find it?
I'll end it
James,
now
how
if
did you
want.
find it? Okay.
Jamesy.
James is playing Starfield,
Sorry,
guys.
stop
Don't
me.
interrupt him.
How did you find it, James?
Oh yeah, I enjoyed it.
Sorry, I was just trying to finish this mission in Starfield. Get back to me in a minute.
Charged. Guilty.
Okay.
Punishment? No D&D.
Yeah, I'm happy for you to end the stream now, but I just wanted to thank everyone for like helping me get through it and not judging me too harshly.
It was nice. I like the chilled out games. Don't like stressful games.
You're judged.
Well,
it's
good
the
fun to
hair,
stream.
isn't it?
Oh,
It's good fun.
Gordon says you've done a marvellous job.
Oh, thank you.
You definitely did.
He says I assume because he didn't actually watch the stream, but you know.
Everyone just assumes that because I'm nice.
You're done.
Gordon needs to come back.
Don't be listening to that voice. That's no why. We would be honest with you. Like, I obviously wouldn't be like, that was rubbish, Sally. Hand in your storyteller pin. You're done.
You do not deserve this.
The
We
thing
would
is,
be
like,
honest if we thought you had done something wrong. It's like,
Yeah,
constructive
I mean-
criticism as some would do.
Yeah.
aye, I mean, even the word constructive criticism was like people just be like, well, this was a thing. But I mean, you gave us loads of opportunity to sit and bullshit, which is basically all we ask for, really. Like, give us a few minutes, like bullshit, and then be like, okay, here's what happens next. Okay, bullshit, and that's it.
And you answered the questions that were needed. We asked, or like that's the important bit is like letting us ask questions instead of just giving us things and being like, oh, okay, didn't need to know that.
And then that was good. That's what I like. Just get to have fun, guys. It was good.
That's our main thing. Is just fun.
So just to do the kind of the promotion stuff before we go, I think Leon's next week. Is that right? No, is it Jane? No, I'm lying, bullshit. It's the other guy, Richard. Richard's next week, isn't he?
Richard's running something next week. The Witcher one.
Who's playing Richard's game? Because I know I'm not in it.
I said I'd play, but I wanted to give other people an opportunity to say yes first.
I want to say Barry might be in it because I sent her the
she
PDF
said she wanted.
I'm assuming James did because he wants to be a Witcher.
Yeah.
I think James was a given. Yeah.
Your little face.
I am
like
not.
Your cat that got the cream then. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be in it because I was going to try and avoid it for the rest of the month, but I think I'm in Leon's game. I didn't mean to be, but I think I am.
Leon's game
He
is
wants
basically
everyone
just
on the Sunday.
Yeah, I know.
It's the Sunday.
Just our Sunday group.
So I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. I'm going to kind of, if anyone else wants in, I'll kind of like happily step aside. But if he needs players, I'll play, and then I will probably do Alien the 30th and 31st. That's pretty much it. Scott, are you releasing some facing content? What's happening with that?
I'll put up some of it shortly. It was mainly getting the videos together and making sure. I want to make sure that they're all right before I put them up. I'm probably not going to do all the editing I was going to do. I'm probably just going to put them up now.
Like, fuck it. There
I've
you
done
go.
editing for the first one. I'm not going to have time to do all of them, and I'm just like, no now.
That's so much work I've given myself to do. I don't want to. Fair play, mate. Fair play. Cool. Anyone else? No.
Glasgow by Night will be coming back in November.
Yay!
Because of name redacted, as in redacted place with redacted. So there you go. That's to explain it fully.
Everything has been redacted.
Yeah. We'll also beep it all out if we ever go back and edit this, just so that.
Beep. Just the whole
so
entire episode is just one long beep.
Yeah, because the tentacle thingies that Scott's character had is what my character has in
cool.
Glasgow
I
by
did
Night.
like that.
Yeah.
That seemed incredibly useful.
They're
all of his
so
places
amazing.
pick a variant of the kind of similar thing. Like I thought, like the
Yeah.
daunt and like the awe basically accomplished the same goal.
There are different versions. Daunt is intimidate, or is sort of like lovable. So it's
Yeah, that's kind of it's like they seem to
Yeah.
end up in the same place at the end because like you either charmed the pants off them or scared the pants off them, but their pants are still off.
It can,
You know,
but
it's all-
remember, like for certain characters,
Depends how lubricated they are.
That's true. Yes.
Intimidation
Well, my
works
character's
better
pants
for
were off
others.
straight away.
Because some characters aren't persuadable as easily, and some ones aren't intimidated as easy.
Oh, I don't doubt at certain levels it makes a big, massive difference to it.
Plus, trying to intimidate a prince has got to be a bit much more
Definitely.
difficult than persuading him.
Yes.
It's like,
When you start to intimidate him into something, it's like, oh, I'm going to kill you now. Whereas I can just be all suave and charming, and that'd be fine.
but then that could also piss him off too. He could be like, "Stop suiting up my arse."
Not the way I do it. That's what he wants. Cool. Oh dear.
Anyway, we shall see you all later. Bye. Am I the only one waving for the bye at the end of the stream? Bye.
Yay, we ended up. Bye.
Bros again.
Bye.
Au revoir.
I thought it was